灵。然而现在人们都失去了这些品性，亦不知他究竟是谁。今天我们得到是的回真我良心。
Chapter 3 What are the three treasures? Today you have received the three treasures. A. The heavenly portal. B. The divine mantra. C. The symbolic seal. A. The first treasure, the heavenly portal. The point where the teacher placed his finger upon your face during the ceremony is called the heavenly portal. It is the abode of your true self and can be described in different ways, such as 1. Original nature. This is the true self, soul, or conscience which is eternal and indestructible. 2. The portal of birth and death. The heavenly portal is the door by which our original nature enters and leaves our body. Confucius asked, who can leave the house without using the door? Why do people not follow this way? 3. The way to heaven. A Buddhist sutra says, heaven is 108,000 miles away. These words are the metaphor which actually means that it was not easy to become enlightened because the true teacher was difficult to find and the Tao was not yet widely propagated. Without the proper understanding of the Tao, heaven seems very far away, but with a real understanding of the Tao, heaven is very near. Today your teacher has pointed out the way for you and you may now ascend to heaven with one step.
第3章何谓三宝经天？你们所得之至宝，亦可称为三宝：一玄观，二口诀，三合同。第一宝玄观，玄观玄妙莫测之门。玄观点传师向你们指点之处，它有许多名称，一点本性，此是我本来固有的真我灵性良心，它是不毁不灭的，它永远存在。二点生死之门户，玄观是灵性出入身体之门户。孔子曰：谁能出不由户？何莫由思道也。三点通天大陆佛经云：西天108000里，此是譬喻，亦成佛是不易之事，因为名师难访，大道还未普传。然而名师经已指点明路，你一步登天。4点
The main entrance. The heavenly portal is the main entrance. It is situated at the center and not to the left or right, above or below. This entrance was locked after your imperishable spirit entered the body at birth. If the heavenly portal is not unlocked by your teacher, your true self is not able to leave the body by the main entrance at the time of death. Instead, it will have to leave by one of the side gates. A. The eyes. B. The ears. C. The mouth. D. The nose. E. The navel. F. The vertex. If your spirit leaves from the ears, it is reborn as a viviparous animal, such as a horse, pig, cow, sheep, etc. B. Eyes. It is reborn as an oviparous bird. C. Mouth. It is reborn as a creature of the water, such as a fish, a lobster, etc. D. Nose. It is reborn as an insect, such as a fly, a moth, a bee, etc. E. Navel. It is reborn as an ordinary person. F. Vertex. It is reborn as a wealthy and or full person.
正门玄关 正本，它正好位于当中，不偏向左也不偏向右，不在上也不在下。当灵性投入身体后，自门关闭了。假如我们不欲名师指开玄关，灵终时我们的灵性将无正门可出离身体，它只能由其他旁门出去，眼耳口鼻肚其顶门。如果灵性走旁门，亦由耳而出者，来生当为胎生之动物，如马、猪、牛、羊之类；二由眼而出者，来生当为卵生之动物，如飞鸟之类；三由口而出者，来生当为湿生之动物，如鱼虾之类；四由鼻而出者，来生当为化生之动物，如苍蝇、蜜蜂之类；五由肚脐而出者，来生当为平庸之人；六由顶门而出者，来生当为富贵之人。上述之路乃生死轮回之路，不能脱出生死之苦。点传师点开玄关正门，这是通天之路，我们不必再走四门，不必再坠入轮回受苦。但是我们必须要真修，否则玄关虽开，我们的灵性仍不能返天，因我们还是充满罪恶。灵性为罪恶所是不能自由从正门而出的。5点
In the Bible, Matthew 13:11, John said to his disciples, I baptize you with water to show that you have repented, but that one who will come after me will baptize you with the Holy Spirit and fire. The law is transmitted to you in the temple of God through God's sanction and commandment. The holy lamp on the altar symbolizes God. In the transmittal ritual, the teacher uses the incense to lead a line of fire from the holy lamp to your heavenly portal. Then, using his finger, he connects God's Spirit with your spirit so that they flow together as one, thereby enlightening you with God's Spirit. This is the actual fulfillment of John's prophecy. 5.
圣经上记载，约翰对他的门徒说，我用水给你们施洗，表明你们已悔改。然而在我之后的将用圣灵与火给你们施洗。请记忆，你们是在上帝的宫殿里得到，因为我们有上帝的天命。那盏佛灯代表上帝老。在点道之仪式中，你们已见到点传师以香柱从佛灯引来一条经指向你们的玄关，然后借点传师的手指点在你们的玄关之时，上帝以一的圣灵已点开了你们的心窍，照破了黑暗。现在你们可见到约翰之预言已经实现在你们身上。6点
Sakyamuni Buddha said, I had the great Dharma which is hidden in the eyes. This indicates the location of the heavenly portal. 6.
释迦牟尼佛云无有正法掩藏此语，暗示玄关之地。
Read the second treasure, the divine mantra 1. You had now been given the divine mantra. It is very important to remember it as it will save your life. It is only to be used in extremely dangerous situations. This mantra acts as a powerful spiritual distress signal to the divine forces, much like an SOS transmitted by radio waves. It is to be projected mentally and silently with great concentration, while at the same time focusing the eyes on the heavenly portal and holding the symbolic seal with the hands. Powerful aid will immediately be sent to you in order to rescue you from danger. If you sincerely cultivate yourself, you will always remain under the refuge of Buddha.
第二宝口诀，心经或无字真经，一刚才传授口诀给你们。还记得吗？请再说一遍。当性命危险时，你才用此宝，将真经默念口中，手抱合同，你将可被千佛救护，脱离危险。不过要注意，此口诀仅能于性命危急之时方可运用。假若我们真诚修道，当然我们将受千佛之庇佑。2点
The divine mantra which connects your true self with God. This mantra is without form, sound or color and is the essence of Tao, the underlying and ultimate principle of the universe. This mantra unites your being with that of the Tao, forming a powerful bond. Every great religion indicates this potential unity, but they do not fully understand how to implement and effect it. You now have this knowledge and are familiar with its application.
2心经口传心授由声音而达入无声因果之真心，由千经万典而达入真经真典。心经心法真空也，真我本性也。3点
The true teaching is transmitted from mind to mind. The true self, the I, the spirit, the mind all indicate the true center of man or his real essence and original indestructible nature, which is identical with Tao. The human being is a microcosm, sharing all the attributes of the macrocosm. Since he is essentially divine, man only needs to understand the nature of reality and align himself with it. The more pure and refined his nature, the more conscious he becomes of his relationship with the Tao. When he realizes that he is one with the Tao, he has become fully enlightened.
3以心传心口传心手，以老之心传于众生之真心，此者老的分灵之心也。
C. The third treasure, the symbolic seal 1. In Chinese, Fa means to combine and Dun means all together. The symbolic seal, which is formed by the two hands joined together, is the golden seal, which is formed by the two hands joined together, is the golden seal which unites us with God. It is like a contract or mutual agreement, which is the actual meaning of Hatung between you and your Heavenly Mother. It acts as a signal, password, or passport. It is a spiritual instrument of identification, as well as symbol with many ramifications. 2. When you hold the symbolic seal, you are united with God. 3. The left hand is good, so it is placed on the outside, covering the right hand. The right hand is often used for evil purposes, such as beating and killing. The right hand is placed on the inside because of its evil propensities and is shielded by the left hand. Together the hands hold the word child, which is formed by the two thumbs in proximity, symbolizing the Chinese word hai, which means child. This hand symbol acts as a direct signal to God. It serves to mobilize heavenly protection and causes the user to escape from any impending calamity. 4. Let us quote some words from the Bible. Matthew 19:13-15. Some people brought children to Jesus for him to place his hands on and to pray for them, but the disciples scolded the people. Jesus said, "Let the children come to me and do not stop them, because the kingdom of heaven belongs to them." He placed his hands on them and then went away. This event illustrates the power and significance of the symbolic seal. At that time Jesus placed his hands on the children's heads and explained that this is the way to God's kingdom. Today we hold the child symbol and realize that we are the children of God and are willing to return to God's presence.
3. 第三，报合同，一点合同之意，合是合成一体，同是相同。合同象征老赐予我们的经印，表示我们已归根认。我们守抱合同，表示我们要与老合成一体，同老一样，是说与老和灵永不再分开。2点合同，同合，抱起合同，能闭眼罗。3点左手属善当在外，右手属恶居内边。子亥相掐怀中抱，能脱臼大节关。4点现在让我们引用圣经之语句，有一些人带孩子们到耶稣跟前，求耶稣为他们按手祝福，但是使徒们责备那些人。耶稣说，让孩子们到我这里来，不要阻止他们，因为上帝的国是属于如此的人。耶稣为他们按手祝福，然后离开。从这件事，我们可以了解，它是对合同之一种预言。在那时，耶稣把手按在孩子头上，并说，须如此方能返回天国。如今我们守抱子海觉，并觉悟我们是上帝的儿女，且愿意回返上帝身边。
Chapter 4. Why do the introducer and the sponsor take an oath at the altar before you receive the vow from your teacher? 2 persons take an oath at the altar, one as your introducer and one as your sponsor. Without these 2 persons, the vow will not be transmitted to you. The introducer vouches for your character and guarantees your good conduct. The sponsor guarantees that the vow is the true path and that the teachings are genuine. A vow is also taken to guarantee that any money which you may donate to the temple will only be used for the printing of books and other such noble purposes.
第4章为什么银宝要立愿在点诗还未传道给你之前，有2个人做你的银宝师先立愿引保你求道，否则点传师不可传道给你。这2人保证你是好人，并发誓他们是引你入正道，并非左道旁门或邪教，他们并非狂哄你的钱财，否则他们愿受天雷诛。你奉献的功德金是来建佛堂、引善书，任何人也不能把它用在私人用途上。
Chapter 5 Why I should take an oath before receiving the Tao. Before anyone receives the Tao, he has to take a vow which states that he will faithfully adhere to the principles of Tao and will not reveal the secret teachings of the 3 treasures to anybody.
第5章为什么要立求道愿？每个人在为求道前，必须先立愿，表白他将诚心报道及不泄露天机3宝给任何人。
Chapter 6 How to save human beings. Now you have received the Tao which is ineffable, sacred and sublime. You have just been saved by someone, so now you should try your best to spread these exalted teachings to your fellow human beings and urge your family, friends and acquaintances to receive the Tao. This is of great merit for you because you are not only saving someone's physical body from disaster, but you are also saving his true self from the sufferings of reincarnation. Also you not only save that one person because, if he cultivates himself properly, he can also save 7 generations of his offspring by his virtue. How great is your merit!
第6章如何救度众生。如今你已得了大道至宝，你已被人救度，你也应该去救度别人。所以请你尽量的度你家人、亲戚、朋友求道，让他们亦得蒙上天之恩典，此乃你莫大之功德。因为你不仅救了他的灵性脱离轮回之苦，并且救他的色身脱离劫难，同时你不仅是救了一人，假若他真修，他将能以他的功德来超达9玄7祖。你的功德何其大呀
！3 Triasruas of Tao.
3宝心法主讲者5净妙翻译者
Mr. Jerome William McCarthy Index.
目录
Chapter 1 Why are they congratulating me on receiving the Tao?
第1章为什么他们恭喜我求得天道
Chapter 2 What is the Tao?
第2章什么是道
Chapter 3 What are the 3 treasures?
第3章何谓3宝
Chapter 4 Why do the introducer and the sponsor take an oath at the altar?
第4章为什么引宝要立愿
Chapter 5 Why I should take an oath before receiving the Tao?
第5章为什么要立求道 愿。
Chapter 6 How to Save Human Beings.
第6章如何求度众生。
Chapter 1 Why are they congratulating me on receiving the Tao? Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to extend my heartiest congratulations to you, for this is your most auspicious day. Today you have received the Tao, which is the ultimate aim of existence. All of the Buddhas and saints attained the Tao in the past, and, by transcending the limitations of birth and death, had become immortal. That which you have received today is the same Tao. Formerly, one who intended to receive the Tao had to abandon worldly possessions and enjoyments. If he was a king, he had to abandon his kingdom. If he was a high official, he had to resign his high position, leave his family and go to the remote mountains to seek a master who would transmit the Tao to him. After much suffering he would gradually perfect his conduct, purify his mind and heart, and perform many good deeds. For his sincerity, God would send Buddha to transmit the Tao to him. Under such conditions a person able to succeed was hard to find. During that period the Tao was secretly transmitted from one patriarch to another.
第1章为什么他们恭喜我求得天道？各位先生太太小姐，首先让我衷心地恭喜你们，因为今天是你们大喜的日子。今天你们得了道，道是至宝，道超出了一切。每一位古圣先贤佛祖皆于古代求得天道，故他们能超出生死之界限而永存。今天你们所得的道即同他们其实所得的道一样。在古时，人要得道必须弃他在世界上所拥有之一切与享受。假如他是一位皇帝，也必须弃他的江山；假如他是一位大，他必须舍弃他的爵，离开家人，入深山寻访能够指点他途径、传授大道给他的名师。在他经历了千辛万苦之后，同时已将凡心修炼成佛心，并已达至圆满之行为，以及做了许多善事，在他至诚之下，终于感动上天之心，派遣佛来指点，传授大道给他。在如此之情况下，成功者非常稀少。在那时，道是由一代祖师逆传给下一代祖师。
Today we need not go to the remote mountains in order to cultivate ourselves. We may find the means to do so in our own environment. Therefore we must take full advantage of our fortunate circumstances because we are in close proximity to the Tao. Why is the Tao so accessible to us at this time? It is because mankind is facing great calamities which signal the destruction of the human race. What is the cause of these calamities? In this modern age, most people blindly worship technical science and neglect spiritual harmony. They believe that the power of mankind mankind can surpass nature and that science is almighty and can solve all human problems. It would seem as though conscience or soul are only religious terms and have no real existence. Most people do not recognize their true selves, which are indestructible and immortal. Actually, the true self is the master of the mortal body. Today most people have lost their consciences, harming others in order to benefit themselves. Those evils which human beings are now committing will cause great disasters, the likes of which had never been witnessed before. This will be the final calamity in which the human race, the immortals of space, and the ghosts in hell will all be destroyed.
然而现在我们不需要到深山去，而我们一默修行，何以我们能如此容易就得到这是因为时代不同了。现在人类面对劫难之来临，末劫就要来到，末劫将会毁灭全人类。劫难是怎样造成的原因是在此今世纪，多数的人们不盲目崇拜科学，而不注重心灵的完善。他们相信人类的力量能超出大自然，科学是高于一切，科学是万能，科学能解一切人类之问题。而良心、灵性仅是宗教之名词，它永不能实现。人们不认识真理，真理是我们之良心、道心、真我本体，它不灭，万古长存。它是主持我一生之主人翁。如今世上的众生，大多数失去了真正的良心，他们造一切之罪恶，因此造成了空前绝后之浩劫，我们称它为末劫。在此浩劫中，不仅全世界的众生，同时起天的大千、地府的鬼魂都要受劫灭。
However, God, of whose essence we are created, is merciful and compassionate and does not desire that the good people be destroyed along with the evil ones. So God has provided that the Tao be disseminated among mankind and has sent the great teachers, Buddha, Sikha and Bodhisattva Yue, to rescue the three kinds of beings, the immortals of space, human beings, and the ghosts in hell, so that they may return to heaven together. Buddha, Sikha and Bodhisattva Yue are under the command of God and are responsible for transmitting the Tao to the three kinds of beings. Their duty is to manage the work called the last salvation. The salvation is formless and soundless, and the transmission is performed without preaching. It directly points out the original nature, conscience or soul of mankind in order that people may realize their true